Welcome, folks. If you ended the last trading week on a loss, it means you didn't follow our weekly analysis. But that notwithstanding, this video is going to be in two-in-one. I'll be showing you where you missed it if you didn't get it right, and what to anticipate for this new trading week. Before you hear is our Forex factory, which should be the first thing that you look into. For this week, since we are trading on FX TRIAD, so our focus is basically on the USD, right? The DXY. So what we have here is the news on Tuesday, USD news on Tuesday and Wednesday, right? So for the major news that has the things to focus on is going to be on Wednesday, right? Which is our federal fund rate, right? And secondly is that of the FOMC statement. So we have them in 30 minutes intervals where we have the FOMC press conference. So let's see what happens. But let me show you on chart and see what happens and what to focus more. For me, at the end of the news release, I should be looking for entry probably after 7:30 p.m. Nigeria time, or on Thursday I should be looking for basic entry. But Tuesday can also give us entry if our point of interest is hit before the news on Wednesday. So let's hop into the chart and see what happens, or what we are to anticipate for this new week. Alright, before I tell you what to anticipate for this new week, now let's look at this Euro USD on daily time frame. Don't forget that last week Sunday I told us here that price for the just concluded trading week, we are going to go bullish. You remember that? And I told us that if price should close above this high, what happened? Look for a retest, right? Then if price should close below this low, then we can look for a bearish move. All right, so you see what happened. I said on Monday we had to buy. You can see that price bought on Monday, and I said anytime the low is taken, you look for your buying entry setup. Anytime either Monday Tuesday take off the Monday low, Wednesday do take the Tuesday low, whatsoever, you should be able to look for a buy set up to the upside. And you can see here price on Tuesday we had a major price taking after taking our Monday entry price. I bought during the Asian section, all right, to the areas of interest. We are anticipating this area but didn't get there. But on Tuesday price took off the low and boom, pushed to the upside, and I said this is the first target, which was hit on the Wednesday. Right, on Wednesday price hit that, and I said we target this rejection block. Price hit that on Thursday, and finally on that Thursday price took the high, which was the target for the week. It was over 200 pips on Euro USD. All right, on GBP USD, what was our anticipation? We also said we want to go bullish, and anytime price takes the low, what do? You look for entry. This high was our target. All right, so that was our target. Then here was our invalidation for the week. All right, invalidation said as long as price is within this low, we should keep on looking for what? A buying setup. So on Monday we said I want to buy into this rejection block or the high of Friday. So price bought into what? The rejection block on Monday, rejection block of previous week, Friday and Thursday, right? So that was over 40 pips from Asian open down to that rejection block, target hit. And on Tuesday we said that anytime price takes the low of the previous day, do what? Look for a buy. And on Tuesday on 5 minutes time frame, we also get a buying setup within this candle. First of all, went 70 pips above and retraced on Wednesday. All right, and market boom went to the upside. Target also hit on GBPUSD over 120 20 pips for the week. So if you're able to take them, congratulations. But if you're not, let's see how it goes. Don't forget, on Friday too, what happens? Price took the low of Thursday, and there was also an entry during New York session that gave over 40 pips. There was a three major trade: Monday Asian buying setup, and Tuesday a buying setup also. Then on Friday another setup. On EU we had on the two major entry for EU: Asian session on Monday, and Tuesday market took the low. That's for how market went. It was massive for the just concluded trading week. All right, so what are we anticipating for this week? We still want to anticipate a bearish move. Market is still bullish, but I still want a retracement into uh, the PDRA below, right? But before that, I needed price to go to the upside, probably push to take the high first before I will look for a bearish move. Anytime the high is taken, I am not sure of what might be happening on Monday. All right, there might be a gap because of the tensions between Israel and Iran. Okay, so there might be a gap down or a gap up, but I want to make sure I wait for price to take the high, right? Once the price take the high, Tuesday take the high of Monday, or Monday taking the high of previous week Thursday, I will look for what? I will look for a sell into the range or the previous day low, as the case may be. So that is that on Euro USD. GBP USD too, I want to wait for price to trade into this rejection block. All right, into this rejection block, and look for probably a sell scenario. But if this rejection block did not hold, I'll wait for price to take the high. If price didn't hold here, I'll wait for price to take the high, or look for a sell setup to take any of the previous day low, as the case may be. So you trade safe. The week is going to be somehow, but let's see if we can make something out of it. But be very careful. Price might create a kind of gap, but if not, it's to our favor also. Please drop your comment, drop your questions, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on TikTok, and join our free Telegram when necessary. All right, till we meet on weekend for a recap what price might be doing for this trading week. So let's go bearish, guys. Have a nice trading week ahead. Bye.